So, what's up, legends? Hope you guys are doing amazing. Welcome back to another live trading session. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's up, Philip? What's up, Sven? Let's see what the market wants to give us today. Let's see. Let's put some music on and then let's mark out the charts, I would say, today a little bit earlier. 3 p.m. So, let's make this here. All right. So let's mark out the charts, I would say. Let's start with Bitcoin. What did Bitcoin do? Yesterday's session, we got a lot of our buy side liquidity. We didn't go completely down there, but let's just analyze it for now. So Bitcoin kind of made a double top here, so it remains bearish. It remains bearish. Even though, let me actually see. We have a double top scenario. So in Bitcoin's case, we're kind of still bearish. Right now on the lower time frame, we are creating, or we are about to create something, but nothing confirmed yet. So if we, let me actually put all these levels away from yesterday. Let's see what we have. So what we have a 15-minute structure that might be interesting if we are breaking this level here to the upside. Not much stuff to do here. Let's take a look first at the liquidation levels just to mark them out, what we have, if we even have something nice next to us. That is Ethereum, that is Bitcoin. Let me also put up the chat here on my left side. Hey, what's up? It's a very tricky one. Von you from 5 minutes on. So that would be my structure here, with first TP around this level. $90, $128. $88,613. We don't have any interesting buy side liquidity, to be honest. I mean, we have a little bit here. Biggest one is at 88,350. $88,613. That would be, yeah, around 200 pips. So these are currently the zones that we're looking for. Yeah, we definitely still have these interesting zones from yesterday, I believe. 152. So these are currently the levels for sells that I'm personally looking for. That would mean you have like a 600 pip potential move. $87,428. There's also one more. But this is pretty much down here. Be final target. Okay. Let's see upside. Hello, hello, colegas. What's good? $89,930. 89,930. This one we have already. So these big ones we have, but there's some other ones in between. 90062. Currently the levels. So do we have one more bigger one? 9391. Put it a little bit lower here. 475. See. 9852. Is these 100 million still there? I think they closed their shorts. Here was a lot, but they closed the shorts. That's why it's very important to check it all the time, because if they close the shorts, of course the liquidation prices are going away. 19984. Okay, we are set. We are set for the session. Moritz says, hey guys. Yesterday, by the way, I went into Ethereum and Solana. I had a stop loss in Solana and then it went up to these places. I actually had one position on the second account. I took profits at the 38.2. I went in down here. And Ethereum I actually went into after the session. No, I believe it was here. After we just liquidated this area here, and then I went in around here. Also here 38.2 was the take profit. Stopped out break even after. Currently, I mean, Ethereum, for example, also doesn't look too bad. We have some imbalances to be filled over us. Can also mark out, obviously, the chart here. Let's see what we have here. Hello, hello. $2909. I personally wouldn't trade Ethereum, most likely. Oh, I don't like it. Solana looks bearish. even though I mean we're still in this structure to the upside, right? We had this break to the upside, so technically everything what is happening here in this area is interesting. It's a second level of interest, second point of interest. But for now we broke the low, as I see, yeah. So that's not so good. So, like, personally, I don't like Ethereum, to be honest. We don't really have any levels to trade towards to. There's some smaller levels, yes. Over here, we have actually 10 million. Let's see. 2,900, what is it here? 950. 2,950. Yeah, okay. That won't be relevant for us. It's too aggressive. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. No. That would be more my entry here. Breaking up here. So let's see if we have anything over this. $954. That's already better. That for Vice and Ethereum. Let's see if we have some more levels to trade towards too. Oh, 61. What are you guys up to? The chat is so boring. Like, I need some more action. Action. 2,977. Like, nobody cares about asking anything. It's crazy. So, let's see. More passion, more energy. Maybe we have to do this. Superhero. All right. 5 minutes for opening. Bitcoin pushes. So let's prepare our positions. Superhero. Superhero. Let's prepare our positions. 4 more minutes to go. Love your singing, bro. Ever been on a techno party, Yona? No, I don't think so, actually. More hardstyle music. I cannot sing, though. So... brauchen coolere Musik hier. I just need to be a little bit careful what I can do here on YouTube. Let's do this mix here. Yeah, this one I like. This one I like. Du, 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 du. Bitcoin getting ready for buys. One more minute to go for YouTube, for the opening. So, and we are live. Let's go, Bitcoin. See, if we're breaking the high here, we are going into buys. Same goes for Ethereum. Number. I have a question. How do you define the buy and sell points for the scalping strategy? Well, we simply go for significant highs and lows on the 15 and 5-minute structure. What about news 1545? Good point. Let me see what kind of news we have. Actually, didn't see that. Thanks for letting me know. Might be a good push. Flash manufacturing and flash service are definitely relevant. Depends. Let's see. If we are in a position, we let it run. If we are not, then probably we're not going in a position. But let's see. News can also help us. Obviously, when we are in profits, we need to put our stop loss to break even, for example. These news don't always have the biggest impact. They have more impact on the Forex pairs, but of course it's still like a red folder news for USD, so definitely could potentially have some impact. So yeah, in this case here, because of the question came. Number one, I'm taking a look on significant levels of liquidation, and then I'm narrowing it down from the 15 to the 5-minute chart where are important highs and lows, and then I mark them out. Here in this case, we have a important low down here, and an important high up here where we have some good flow. Here we have some open flow here. Here it's a little bit choppy, so there I don't want to risk going in here if we also have here an imbalance to fill where we potentially get rejected that we do right now. As you can see, basically what it did was, oops, Sol of course gets freaking sold off. Ethereum, also interesting. I think we forgot to put the sells for Ethereum, did we? Yeah, grab some liquidity in Sol too. Very interesting how we get hardcore sell off. Most likely gold is like pumping. Okay, yes. So Ethereum first touch done. Ethereum first touch of the low done. If you're breaking it now, could be interesting. Ethereum gives... Ah, not yet. Same low. Crazy. Are we ready here? So also goes down. Bitcoin far away. Actually, Ethereum is right now interesting. Break of the low would be an entry. Ethereum, we are in cells. Take profit, one hit. Ooh. Going out break even. Yeah. Okay, that was a very quick one. Most likely nobody went in, but Jesus, this was quick. This was quick. If you're not in, don't go in. That's right now. I wouldn't go in. Let's go. It was very quick. What is Bitcoin doing? Okay, Bitcoin is going to be interesting soon. Bitcoin gonna be interesting soon. Ethereum. Ooh, that was very quick. Damn, it's lucky that I could even exit. Now we see retracement. What I actually would like to do is like longing the market here. Like, Solana looks interesting for buys. Yeah, Solana's looking interesting for buys. Now weak fill trade. Let's see. An interesting area here. Oversold. Taking a look on a Solana right now. Ethereum also keeps pushing down. The break of the same low. Oof. I couldn't go in, but this wasn't. Bitcoin entry. Bitcoin sell entry. Potentially. Okay, since we're having news in 5 minutes, that's like pre-news pump. I personally stay out of the market here. I'm not doing anything anymore. It's too much risk for me here. I would personally, if you are in trades right now and you entered in Bitcoin, I would close the position maximum 2-3 minutes before news, because there is expected volatility. I'm staying out of the market and I'm just watching. Ethereum, I got lucky. I mean, not really. I got stopped out break even. But that was very quick. Well, all the TPs hit in Ethereum. So if you're in Ethereum sells, I would personally close my positions in profit. Five more minutes to go for news. I don't know, guys. I don't want to risk it on a Friday, to be honest. I don't want to risk it here. Ethereum keeps Keeps melting. Liquidation levels hit. Can't hear you. Can't hear you? Why? Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Hmm. Can somebody say if you hear me or not? Bitcoin hit TP1. I didn't go in. I'm staying out of the markets right now. Let's wait for the news at 45 and then see if we can maybe get something after. Test, test, test. Can you hear me? Test, test, test. Please, somebody. Okay, mic works. I can hear you. All right. So today we have flash manufacturing and flash service PMI. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for this to happen and maybe we're gonna get something afterwards. Solana, in my opinion, is really interesting for buys here if we hold the low. So let's see what news are doing. Low taken out, take profit for Bitcoin. I personally didn't go in. I went into the quick Ethereum, but that was that was almost a break even because of the fees I just saw. That was very quick. I put my stop loss to break even right away. I have this like automatic thing. But yeah, if I would have stayed in, of course, full TP, but I was very quick. One and a half minutes for news. 1.5 minutes left for news. If we can actually break the highs in Ethereum, that will be very interesting for potential buys. Let's see what the news are doing. We have, let's actually switch to the lower time frames. We have 1 more minute to go for the news. 1 more minute to go. Pre-news, it's bearish. In Bitcoin, it might be interesting if we are breaking this low to grab these liquidity zones too. If you're breaking this low in Ethereum, in Bitcoin, sorry. Longs still at this level. If we're breaking these levels to the upside, then it might be interesting to go into longs. We're breaking the same low. It's interesting for sells. Based on your risk management, take your decisions, guys. And let me know what you do. Would be interesting to know. Ah, sorry, my iPad crashed or something. Okay, no worries. So, news are out. News are out, I believe. We don't see any impact so far. Let me actually see if the news are already out. Flash manufacturing PMI 51.9. That is exactly like expected, and the flash service PMI is lower than expected, 52.5 compared to 52.9. Previous was 52.5, so it's actually stayed exactly the same. The market doesn't show big reactions here right now. Gold also not really big reactions here. Solana keeps dumping. No big impact here so far. So if we're breaking the low on Bitcoin, it would be another sell entry. Approaching these lows. News have almost zero impact. Gold is flying though. Bitcoin ready for sells. Bitcoin ready for sells. Solana holds the low for now. What is Bitcoin doing? Still looks bearish. No break for now. Dubai Habibi, what's up? So might be interesting now. For now, we get rejected here at the lows, so no sell entry so far. No sell entry so far. Solana also gets rejected at the low. Holds the low so far. Rejection also in BTC. Ethereum, yeah, rejects the lows too. I'm not doing anything in Ethereum. Solana is massively oversold. It's really interesting for buys, but right now it would not be any confirmation. Because it might just kill the lows. Bitcoin might be interesting for a fill of this area here. Very quick one. We actually get through this area. It might be a little bit aggressive entry. But in this area, quick one. 200 pips. So guys, I personally would love to see this break here and then a refill of this imbalance here. So let's see if we can get this one. Would be nice. I personally would love to buy Bitcoin there. Let's see, first touch. First touch done. If we're breaking the same high, I would go in. I'm in. I'm in the Bitcoin buy. I'm in the Bitcoin buy. Stop loss at the low. Come on, don't do this. Don't do this with us. Come on, Bitcoiny. Come on. Take profits in this area here. Test, test, test. I think we're back. I think we're back, guys, right? Let me know in the chat. Damn, I think my stream just got kicked out. Yes, all good again. Okay. Perfect. I know, just showed me I have to connect again. I know what happened here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Currently in drawdown in Bitcoin. But we have to have a confirmed, of course, very low time frame, but confirmed 1 minute bullish structure. Low, high, higher, low, high, high. Take profit areas 89,333 up to 89,494. Solana doesn't have the same pattern yet because we had a lower low. But if we do something like this, then of course, like if it does a low here and a high here, then we can trade this, for example. On a scalping, from a scalping point of view. Currently in a drawdown. So currently, if you're not in this one, could be a better risk to reward. I guess then I can put some music on again. What is gold doing? Gold pushing. But also selling off a little bit more. So pushes. Let's see. Somebody in the Bitcoin buy as well? Or you guys stayed out? Somebody in the Bitcoin buy as well? Solana about to create a new high. In, yes, nice. Let's hope for it. Yes, also in the buy. Nice. Let's see. A little bit drawdown for now. Ah, now you entered right now. That's a better entry for sure then. I'm staying out this session. Internet unstable and too risky. Yes, that's true then. What is U30 doing, by the way? Let's take a look. Okay. Let's see, Bitcoin hit the break even. Come on. Push it! No, not this way. So, the song is called Feel Good. So, let's feel good. Let's feel good together. Habibis. feel good. Back at break even. But for now, he doesn't want to give us anything. He wants to play with us. What is gold doing? Oh, gold is doing some. Bitcoin is not doing anything. We're like, that is pretty gay. That is a pretty gay movement here. Of course, just meant as a joke. Ethereum pushes, Solana about to hit a new high. Solana creates the new high, so there we also have a confirmed structure. Bitcoin still gaining around. Ethereum push it. Ethereum also created a new structure. Ethereum created a new structure. Bitcoin still gets rejected. It's crazy. Like, third time now. Third time now. Doesn't want to go up yet. Sol also. Sol created a new high though. Very barely hit a new high, but also here. Confirmed structure so far on the 1 minute. Not very nice looking, but if it breaks it now, like this would be the target. It's 127.37. Bitcoin still being here. Still in drawdown, for me at least. I think somebody else went in here, so slightly in profits. Dennis, I believe, said engulfing candle, so I suppose it was this one, or it was this one, I'm not sure. But I guess this one here. You still have a limit for the sell? He's playing with us. Yes, so the sell is also still active, of course. Like if we're breaking down, that would be number one, our stop loss for the buy and entry for the sells, yeah. So come on, Bitcoiny. Show us something, not this rejection bullshit. Man. This is crazy, like, come on. So, do we get anything nice by the end of the session? 16 o'clock. Usually there comes some volatility in. That is like a peak time, 4 p.m. Central European time. No, that's like so funny. We get rejected. Get rejected here. So a little bit like sideway movement. He's playing with our feelings. Yeah, that's true. He's playing with our feelings. What the hell is that movement? Yes. I couldn't agree more. It's like we entered in the trade and then it doesn't do anything. Come on, Bitcoin. Give us one nice trade. One nice trade. That's crazy. Like, how many times do you want to get rejected? Let's go. We need pump it up in the chat, guys. Smash the like button in order for us to get some movements to the upside. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Rejected the 500th time. But as more times we get rejected, as less strong this area gets, I guess. That's a patience game here. We will get our TP. Yes, I'm sure about that. I'm sure about that too. Positive manifestation. Positive manifestation. It doesn't even want to test the highs here. Crazy. If you're taking a look on the 30-second chart, it's gonna be so funny. Dollar index goes down. That usually means that we should go up. Weak in dollar, stronger Bitcoin. But I don't see anything about that here in the charts. Well, nothing really happened here in both directions, so let's see. Oh, finally we see some movement. Let's see if we don't get rejected at the highs. That's not manifested. Okay. Is this the move that we wanted? Let's see. When I go outside, Bitcoin goes up. Maybe you just went out. I don't know. I cannot tell. It's about patience, guys. It's about patience. I mean, you can also just set your take profit and your stop loss and go away from the charts. Also fine, right? You don't need to stay in the live or on the charts. And then you see later if it worked or not. Well, we got a new high, but get rejected again. I'll see some retracements here. Gold keeps pushing too. Guys, I really need to start cooking soon. So I'm gonna go out of the live very soon. So let's see if you can get anything before I leave. Rejection in BTC gets ready for sells. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't look good. All the waiting for nothing so far. All the waiting for nothing so far. What a boring and bad session. Very, very, even with news, shitty movements. Nothing to do here. Solana, Ethereum, okay. Ethereum still interesting. Bitcoin is also, like, if we're not breaking these lows, it's also still okay. Still possible. Never saying again that we will hit TP. Why? We're still in the trades. Yeah. We took out trendline liquidity. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, still had this gap here, but it looks like it wants to go down. Bye bye. Bye bye? Like bye? Like ciao ciao? Or we bye bye? Two different meanings, huh? Well, now we get ready for sells and pushing through. This is in sells and took out the stop loss for the buys. Unfortunately. We took the loss here. But now the trigger for sells is in. But honestly, I still think we can go up. That is a stop loss here. Going out break even. I'm not doing anything anymore here. Okay guys, for me that's it. One small win and this loss here. Most likely this is a manipulation here and it goes up. I'm actually pretty sure about that. Solana still intact. Solana still intact. Ethereum also hold the low. Bitcoin didn't. So yeah, that's part of the game. Small win and a loss. And a break even. I'm out for today. I'm not risking anything here anymore. Let's hope for a better next week. And yeah, that's part of the game. Have a proper risk management and everything is okay. We cannot win every day. Alright guys, then I will now go offline. I wish you a great day, even though with this loss. Once again, I still really believe we can go up here. And this is just a manipulation, but we need to have some sort of triggers, right? Because in these cases, it can happen that it's drastically going down. And yeah, there we need to have a hard stop. Okay, guys, have a good one. We don't see each other tomorrow. Have a great weekend, exactly. And then we're going to see each other next week again. All one out, unfortunately, with a loss, but it's part of the game. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.